I now come to the Liberal Democrat spokesperson, Steve Darling.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And children are 20% of our population in the United Kingdom, but 100% of our future. And it is shocking that almost a third of those children are growing up in poverty. And that's why I'm delighted that as Liberal Democrats, we believe that the two-child limit should be lifted as well as the benefits cap. There are 4.5 million children who actually live in poverty in the United Kingdom. That's 1.5 million, virtually, more than the population of Wales, which is shocking in the 21st century. 44% of children live in a family where there is a disability. And so that reflects our conversation that we had around universal credit and PIP in recent weeks. 72%, the figure I've got, it sounds as if it's slightly different from a colleague over the other way, live in a family where an individual is in work. And so it does demonstrate that people are in work and yet children are in poverty. I reflect on a visit I made to a primary school in Paynton where the head teacher said, we have children who are coming into school who are cold, hungry and tired. And that was the visit was in the winter. And so it is really shocking how this is impacting on children. I represent the most deprived constituency that has a Liberal Democrat MP. The fact of the matter is that children do not choose to be born into large families, and so having a benefit system that punishes those children that do not have those options is perverse in the extreme. This has been exacerbated by the cost of living crisis, whether it's rents that are skyrocketing or utility bills. Those are all significant challenges that those youngsters have had. And I hear from the Shadow Secretary of State who said that people have choices. But what if you're a couple and you choose to have 3 or 4 children and everything is going well, and then suddenly one of you is in an accident or one of you contracts a significant disease that debilitates you, and your partner has to give up work to look after you and the rest of the family? That is not a choice. It is a sad circumstance for that family, and we need as a society to make sure that that safety net is there to support them. As Liberal Democrats, we have a manifesto commitment to lift the two-child cap and also to lift the benefits cap. And it isn't just us who believe that this is the right way forward. The big 4 children's charities believe that this is the best way, and most cost-effective way to tackle child poverty. Also, the Joseph Rowntree Foundation, much-loved organisation of mine, believe that this is the best way to tackle child poverty. So, in conclusion, Madam Speaker, I would highlight that childhood is a very short period of our lives, and therefore it's very sad that we've had that slippage of the children's poverty strategy, but I hope it will emerge in the autumn. And I'd like to reflect very briefly about when I was leader of Torbay Council, we turned around children's services from failing to good within 2 years. And part of that was making sure that we were using the whole of our orchestra of Torbay to support children. And I would say to the government that the government's biggest instrument is lifting the two-child limit and lifting the benefits cap, because we desperately need to lift these children out of poverty. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.